check this out.
Aw, it didn't staple.
We're gonna need a bigger boot.
Oh, check the boxes over there.
Shark?
No.
A boat?
No.
Flip-flop?
No. Let's check this one. A beanbag chair! But where are we gonna put it?
Look how fast I can spin! Whoa!
Our shelves are full. There's no room for this book, Busy Lizzie in a Tizzy.
Huh? Whoa. Did you say dizzy?
Video call from Ellie and Isaiah.
Hi, Isaiah and Ellie.
Hi.
Is that a beanbag chair?
Yeah, we found it in the back of our lab.
Cool. It's just like ours.
We wanted to make a reading nook in Isaiah's room, but
There's not enough space.
I know the feeling.
we were thinking we could redesign his room and move some stuff around, but we don't know where to start.
Maybe a great book could help you out.
Let's search keywords, planning and design.
How about They're Tearing Up Mulberry Street by Yvonne Ng?
Ooh, great choice. This book is all about redesigning a road and how first you have to make a plan.
That sounds perfect for us.
Available to read They're Tearing Up Mulberry Street is civil engineer Phil Scott.
What's a civil engineer?
On construction sites, civil engineers help figure out where things need to go.
I hope this engineer can help us construct a plan for Isaiah's room.
Nice one, Ellie. We'll deliver the book to Engineer Phil and call you when it's story time.
See you soon. Bye.
Mo the panda is nervous about all the noise those big trucks make.
Great point. We'll all need headphones and hard hats, too.
Don't wait. Book Talk activate when you need a cool ride. Read a book. Don't hesitate. Book Talk activate.
Dump truck mode, activate.
Good call on the headphones, Mo.
Now let's deliver the book.
Book delivery complete.
Welcome to our construction site. Here, planning and designing are really important. Civil engineers like me use tools called blueprints or maps to know where to dig and where to build. Now, let's find out how a road gets rebuilt on Mulberry Street.
They're Tearing Up Mulberry Street by Yvonne Ng, illustrated by Richard Smythe. I was coming home from school, skipping happily, when a huge excavator rolled down the street toward me. But after enjoying this wonderful treat, I saw they were tearing up Mulberry Street. This road needs help, the civil engineer told me. Cracks grow into potholes, as you can clearly see. The sewer pipes are old, the water pipes have lead. The street lights are dim, the engineer said. The jackhammer busted the concrete into rubble and broke up the road without any trouble. The operator maneuvered the excavator arm. I watched behind the line, far away from harm. Then I ran home super fast on my 2 little feet to tell Mom what was happening on Mulberry Street. The next day, the excavator had on its big bucket. The operator used it to get each concrete nugget. The pieces were put into the dump truck with skill. Another truck replaced it when the first one was filled. Scrape, crunch, rip went the machine's rhythmic beat as they deconstructed old Mulberry Street. When the old road was gone, the deep trenching started. Holes for pipes were dug out as the blueprints had charted. The loaders brought pipes and long conduit, and workers laid them down in the deep dirt pit. They filled in the gaps with clay or with sand and dumped 2 feet of soil to grade out the land. Tubes for water, poop, and light, now buried nice and neat, will make homes fresh and bright down on Mulberry Street. Though utilities were connected, the road wasn't done. dump trucks brought more sand and gravel by the ton. The structural layer will hold traffic weight, like cars, buses, limos, and trucks hauling freight. Bulldozers arrived to reshape what was dumped, and rollers compacted the lumps and the bumps. Then big graders arrived on their big rubber wheels. They leveled the roadbed with a straight edge of steel. The big machines all worked like a slow-moving fleet to create a level base for Mulberry Street. With the base road finished, the following crew built the curbs and sidewalks and put gutters in too. They built out wood forms to guide the concrete flow, which came down the chute as a gloppy gray dough. The paver arrived along with its crew. Its heater then started to warm up the goo. Augers turned the goo out while the screed pressed it flat. Then rollers compacted it down after that. More asphalt was laid, made soft from the heat. Layer after layer, they built Mulberry Street. The finishing crew painted white and yellow lines, and then they erected new lights and road signs. There it was, all reconstructed, so nice and neat. This fresh new road we live on called Mulberry Street. The end. Bye.
So now do you know where to start redesigning your room?
I have an idea. The engineer talked about a plan called a blueprint. It's like a map that shows you where everything goes. Maybe we can make a map of my room. Oh yeah, and then we could cut out shapes and move them around until they all fit.
Good luck.
Bye. Bye. Time to make a plan, I-Man.
I-Man for Isaiah? I like it. But there is one problem. I can't remember the shapes of everything in my room.
Remember in the book when the civil engineer was holding the blueprints?
Civil engineers like me use tools called blueprints or maps to know where to dig and where to build.
Yeah, she was looking at the blueprints and comparing them to the street. That's it. We should go to your room so we can observe what goes on the map, just like the engineer did. Let's give it a whirl, Ellie girl. Our nicknames are on fire today.
That's better. Now I get to look at everything while we make the map. Let's start with the biggest thing, your bed. Well, my bed's a rectangle, and my bookshelf and my desk are smaller rectangles. What about your toy sorter? My prized invention. Some kid tried to buy it off of me for a bag of old Halloween candies and a Frisbee. But to me, it's priceless. And to me, it's a triangle. And the beanbag's round, so let's use the circle for it. Look, it's my room. Now let's move them around until they all fit. All right, so my bed could go down here. The screw would fit. Perfect, and there's just enough space for the toy sorter. Nice, everything fits, just like on Mulberry Street. Let's put our plan into action. Yeah. Now presenting our new reading nook.
Wow, nice job.
Thanks.
Book returned.
Story time. Mission accomplished.
Now let's head back to the library.
We did it, read a book and didn't give it. We did it, book drop delivered.
No trace of space in the bookcase.
Donation alert. We now have 48 new books.
Wow, that's great news.
And a big bookshelf.
All right.